As a SHIB holder, there's probably nothing as exciting as knowing that more people are getting to know and use SHIB, or that huge amounts of the token are getting burned. If these are things that get you excited, then you should get ready to be excited because today's video is about those things. Okay, that's enough beating around the bush and talking in code. We'll get into the video in a bit. But first, disclaimer. Quick, if you haven't checked out my NFT collection, Sheep City, then you really want to do that right now because this is your opportunity to help push the price of Shiba Inu to $1. Sheep City is a collection of the most unique Shiba pups that you can adopt. These pups have a wide variety of interesting identities to appeal to a wide variety of interests. And just recently, we added 23 A-list Hollywood actors to the collection. We've got Johnny Depp, Keanu Reeves, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and even Charlie Chapman is there as well. But as I said, this is more than owning a highly valuable NFT, it's also about doing your part to boost Shiba Inu's price. Just yesterday, we burned 6 million SHIB tokens, and with your help, we can burn even more. To be a part of that, be sure to check out the description for all the relevant links. Hey there, SHIB Army! Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for joining in for another video. If you're new to the channel, you're very welcome here. On this channel, we talk about everything Shiba Inu and the Shiba Inu ecosystem. So if that's something that you're interested in, consider joining the family by subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so that you never miss another video. Now, let's get on with the video. Remember Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum that was given half the supply of Shiba Inu at its release and went ahead to burn 90% of it? You might also remember that he donated the remaining 10% to the Crypto Relief Fund in India. If you weren't aware of that, well, now you know. But that's not what we're talking about today. We just found out that out of the SHIB tokens that Buterin donated, which were worth about $1 billion, the Crypto Relief Fund returned about $100 million worth of the tokens. And before you start running scared, they didn't return the tokens because they didn't need them anymore. They actually returned them as a way to speed up relief efforts in India. They explained this in an official statement that was posted on Twitter by Sandeep, one of the founders of Polygon. The post reads, "Crypto Relief Update. Have been in discussions with Vitalik Buterin on how to accelerate relief efforts in India, and we've come up with a solution. We'll be moving $100 million USDC back to Vitalik, a non-Indian, to do fast deployment in a high-risk reward project." According to You Today, Polygon co-founder Sandeep Nailwal, who created the relief fund in question, explains the need to comply with India's laws limiting the scope of projects he can contribute money to. At the same time, Buterin, a Canadian citizen, has greater latitude in terms of donations, which will allow him to make riskier bets. This is exactly what Sandeep meant when he said that Vitalik, being a non-Indian, can do it in a more accelerated way by being able to do faster decision-making and deploying to projects which have higher risk but high rewards too. Buterin is definitely on board with this plan as he has not only received the tokens but also has given the general public an idea of what the next steps are. He detailed this in a tweet when he mentioned that Crypto Relief sending $100 million of the SHIB funds back to me. I plan to personally deploy these funds with the help of science advisors to complement Crypto Relief's existing excellent work with some high-risk, high-reward COVID science and relief projects worldwide. To this end, Buterin has co-founded an organization called Balvi. The idea of this organization is to direct funds to projects that are dedicated to the research and development of ventilation, air filtration, and considering what's going on now, vaccines. Among other things, of course. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while now, you probably remember that Buterin recently did an interview on a podcast with Lex Fridman where he talked about his receiving SHIB as a gift and why he decided to do what he did with them. One of the things he mentioned in that interview was that once he realized that the tokens he had received were worth billions of dollars, he knew that he couldn't hold that much. He just had to do something good with them. And good he did. First off, he burned 90% of what he was given, which, as someone who owns a couple of SHIB tokens, you'll have to agree is a very good deed. That singular burn activity is still very relevant today. Secondly, he sent off the remaining 10% to a crypto relief fund. So, if you ask me, Buterin is actually achieving his aim of doing something good with the gift that was given to him. That said, Buterin is not the only one who has burnt or is burning SHIB tokens, though. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 SHIB. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below. #ShibaInu. Good luck. Now back to what we were discussing. For one, we have the initiative instituted by Stephen Cooper's Bigger Entertainment, which is a SHIB burning playlist. Basically, the more you listen to the playlist, the more tokens get burned. and the playlist actually has really good songs, some of them by artists that support the token. So if you decide to listen to the playlist, you won't just be doing it out of obligation, you'll actually enjoy the songs. There are a number of other bigger entertainment SHIBURN activities that have been scheduled for this year. And aside from those, there are other organizations that have organized their own regular SHIBURN activities. If you've been around here for a while, you definitely know about these different organizations and their burn efforts, but there is a new one that you probably don't yet know about. So, Shiba Search, which is a search engine inspired by SHIB, burned over 60 million SHIB in its very first SHIBURN effort. 60 million SHIB for its first time is pretty good, especially considering that the word wasn't really out there. In fact, it's possible that you watching this video don't even know about Shiba Search. But don't worry. The Shiba Inu inspired search engine was launched in November of 2021. And in addition to being a search engine, it has committed to sending 90% of its advertising revenue to the dead wallet address. This idea is the same as what other SHIB-inspired companies like Bricksbuster Mobile Games and the Shiba Coffee Company do. Now back to talking about the burn. So the token transfer happened on a live stream on January 26. According to Planet Crypto, the live stream showed Shiba Search revealing their Google AdSense earnings in a bank account, which they then transferred to Coinbase Pro before purchasing and burning SHIB. Mr. Dan, the brain behind the operation, later mentioned to Planet Crypto that he felt relieved that they were able to execute the burn successfully. Specifically, he mentioned that, "We got into this project knowing very well that we had to prove ourselves first before any traction could happen. So it honestly felt a little refreshing, as it also meant it's finally the opportunity to finally put to rest a lot of the FUD that a lot of people tried throwing at us." So what do you think? Has the company's first burn earned your loyalty? I understand that there is still some work that the company needs to do to earn the level of loyalty that bigger entertainment has with the Shiba Inu community, but you'll have to agree that the work they just did is pretty impressive. And other people seem to agree because Mr. Dan mentioned that more people have come on board since after the live burn. Anyway, concerning whether or not Shiba Search has any plans for future burns, there doesn't seem to be anything concrete for now. However, Mr. Dan does seem to be confident that the company's revenue will soon hit serious levels every month, and as a result, the company should be able to burn more than $10 million worth of SHIB every month in just a few months. Also, his confidence doesn't seem unfounded, seeing as he apparently has some experience with startup search engines. According to him, he's worked with a few reputable small search engines in the past that are now much bigger than they started, so it's kind of a refresher going down this alley again. We'll keep our fingers crossed for this growth and the subsequent increase in revenue because as that happens, Mr. Dan kinda guarantees that the SHIB token will benefit greatly in the form of token burns. We, as the Shiba Inu community, do have our part to play though. According to Planet Crypto, as with many burning projects in the SHIB army, Mr. Dan described Shiba Search as a community-driven project that hopes to offer more benefits in the future. And Mr. Dan mentioned that there will be giveaways, opportunities for Shiba Search to buy NFTs made by Shiba Search supporters, and charitable donations. If all of these benefits are not enough motivation for you to consider doing your part in the burns with Shiba Search, you might want to know that Shiba Search has mentioned that once SHIB reaches the 1 penny mark, they would start paying the revenue to users rather than burning it. At this point, there are so many SHIB burn activities that, if we each committed to 1 or 2, we would get the token to that anticipated price in no time at all. However, your tokens are yours to do with as you want. Just make sure to do proper research before making any decision. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there. If you're a true Shiba Inu fan, then you must check out this video.